today we shall understand what is BJT or transistor. This device comes in this form. It has three terminal 1, 2, 3, which is called as collector, base, emitter. This device can be used as a switch and as well as an amplifier. So first we shall understand how it can be used as a switch, and then we will see how we can use it as an amplifier. So first of all, if we want to use it as a switch, if we apply a voltage at the base of this transistor and emitter, positive terminal at the base and negative at the emitter, it will short this collector and emitter just like this. If we apply no voltage over here, collector and emitter will be open. There will be no connection between collector and emitter, and no current flow through the RC because the other part of this resistor is not connected with the ground. So if we apply the voltage at the base of this transistor, it will collect collector and emitter, and definitely current will flow through this resistor, and in this way it can be used as a switch. So now we will do some practical so that we can understand how we can use it as a switch. For example, here I connect this LED, one terminal of this LED with the 12 volt, and other terminal is connected with the collector of this BJT, and emitter of this BJT is connected with the ground. So if I apply 0 voltage over here at this base of this transistor, and if I run this simulation, you can see this LED is not turned on because base is connected with the 0 voltage. So if now I apply some voltage at the base of this BJT, now you can see light is turned on. So in this way, because collector is collected with the emitter and the path is complete, so LED is turned on. In this way we can use it as an switch. So what sort of switch it is? For example, if you have a microcontroller whose output is 3.3 or 5, and you want to run a device with that 5 volt, with this 3 volt you want to run a device which turned on by 12 volt, you can connect in this way. For example, here 12 volt, and connect one terminal of that device with the positive and others connect with the terminal. So if you want to run the 220 volt device, then you can connect a relay over here. This 3 or 5 volt will turn on this relay because relay is turned on by 12 volt, and that relay can be connected with 220 volt. How can we connect a relay? There is a video in my YouTube channel where you can understand how we can connect what is relay and how we can connect relay with the BJT. Here we can see if we want to use it this BJT as an amplifier. Here I place the ammeter which will show how much current is being drawn through this LED. How it works as an amplifier: the current that flow through this collector and emitter is directly proportional to the current that flow through base and emitter. For example, if I increase this voltage or decrease the resistance, more current will flow from base to emitter, and in this way more current flow from collector to emitter, and more intensity of this LED will be. It depends how much resistance you want to select, depend upon the power rating of this device. If I have a resistance like 10k, turn on this circuit. Here you can say that 30 milliampere, 0.03 ampere is current is being run through this device. Now if I decrease the resistance of the base that is connected at the base, now more current will flow through this device, and definitely more current will be drawn through this LED, which can be seen through this amplifier. Now here you can see that 170 milliampere, 0.17 ampere is being drawn through this LED. So in this way this device can be it can be used as a switch and as well as amplifier. There are two types of this transistor. One is called NPN and other is called PNP. In NPN, current flow through from collector to emitter is directly proportional to the current that flow from base to emitter. In PNP transistor, the current basically flow from emitter to collector and emitter to base. So current that flow from emitter to collector is directly proportional to the current that flow from emitter to base. So if you want to use the PNP as a switch, you have to connect the load at the collector terminal, and collector terminal, the other end of the device should be connected to 0. So if you want to make it turn on, you have to connect this base through some resistor, and then connect to ground. So if I turn on this simulation, the current flow from emitter to base, and a large amount of current will flow from emitter to collector. So I apply 0 voltage. It means this terminal is shorted to the ground, and here you will see that this device is turned on. And if no, if I apply 12 voltage over here, so in this way, this emitter and this voltage source base is at the same voltage level. No current will flow through this device, and this device will be and similarly, no current will flow from emitter to collector, and definitely device will be this lamp will be turned off. So there's working is same, simple in NPN. Current flow from collector to emitter and base to emitter. In a PNP transistor, current flow from emitter to base and emitter to collector. Thank you.